So I finally got my barbell out of the storage area just for a little bit, just to do a little bit of barbell movements with one of my shorter bars. And it has been about 2.5 months from me ever barbell squatting. I obviously this is the first time squatting, like barbell squatting after injury, as well as I just didn't barbell squat for a bit before it. Ever since I'm not like on campus cuz summer and I don't want to make that drive to school cuz I'm lazy. And also I can't access the outdoor space anymore and whatever. So I'm gonna say about 2.5, close to maybe 3 months without barbell squatting, and I'm just I'm just missing it for a bit, I guess. So I was able to get some squats in, and I really enjoyed the barbell movements, to be honest. So excited for when I get back onto campus and because of classes, and there would be more of an incentive for me to be at the school gym. But part of the reason why my room is like a nightmare mess is that I've been dealing with like the leg injury forever, and I was just trying to find training methods to just help that. And obviously I really like training. It's pretty much all I think about or want to think about. So it's hard to say because right now I am limited space wise, so it does make me have to focus on a set few pieces of equipment that I think are more or most useful, most bang for your buck. But the thing is, I like having the option to do other things. Like, even I get that simplicity matters and exercise selection, you should stay with the things you have, right, for better progress. Things programming such as west side barbell stuff with multiple implements is a you'd probably need a genius like Louis Simmons to be able to run those properly. So it does make sense to stick with like equipment. But tangent aside, I like having the option of other things. And even if I run a specific equipment for some set of time, I would like to spend another portion of time with a different exercise or with a different implement. I I I personally just like it, right? And obviously, I do agree with the sentiments that space is the most important thing for a home gym. But everyone who says that has a ton of stuff and then lost the space because of said stuff. Like, I've heard Juji Mufu talking about how space is super important. Eric Boogs in his recent live mentioned that as well. But they all have a ton of things. Like, this isn't a knock on them, right? When I first, I guess I can make like a new list based on the training equipment I use the most frequently now, and make the call like, these are the most useful, the other things are less useful or less bang for your buck. But for a person who really, really loves training, I genuinely like the option. I don't know. Obviously, I should have planned things better because I have no space, etc., etc. But I rather have the things that, like everything, even if it's not the most bang for your buck, or it trains like the most qualities I want, they're still useful. Or was at least useful in some point of my development that I chose at that time. Some of the things like a back extension machine. Technically, it's a Roman chair or 45 degrees back extension. I don't know what to call it. Or squat squat stands, things like that, or a bench, right? Like these things were useful at that time, or even something simpler like some resistance bands. These things were absolutely instrumental during that period of time where I was dealing with various issues, or I thought it could assist in some problem I had, right? I think training is like this problem solving event or task to adjust over time. Like, I don't think there's anything I have trouble like reselling things. A lot of things I got secondhand, I have trouble reselling, etc. But I don't know, I might be a hoarder at heart, but I feel like there is still use to whatever thing that's cluttering the space. But yeah, tangent aside and rant aside, all I'm trying to say is I I don't know. I should have planned things better, to be honest. I have too much stuff for too little space. That is on me. But the room is actually much worse before, cuz I trained outside, I trained in the shared area. So I thought I could just store my stuff in my room. If you guys think it's a horrid mess right now, which I agree, it's not great. It's some single man cave type deal, but it was worse before. If anyone wants pictures of that, I think I have them saved somewhere, but it was worse.